Well, hello everyone and welcome yourselves back in to Farthest Frontier. I hope you're all well. I'm just admiring our first tier 5 houses, as you can see. So they were upgrading. I've let it run and kind of happen and it's looking pretty good. So the new bakeries are in. Got our 2 pastry ones. And you see quite a few kind of being upgraded. I've set the healer's house to go to a hospital as well, so we can start on medicine, and we're just well and truly into the late game tier stuff. And I can really start getting my decorations going as well, which is really good. Including that park in the middle there. So let's get that. I completely forgot about that one. So that's going to be a big buff. And these houses, if none of you have kind of been to historical towns in Europe, but especially like the ones I know in the UK, they look just like this. So old Victorian towns, one near me, and also cities, the older ones. They all look like that, and the businesses at the bottom are effectively shops and stuff. And you'll see it kind of does hold true to that as well. And then you'll see there's some like this as well, that pubs, they turn them into pubs. You go in there drinking and they are just like all over the place. The floor's not level, the tables are all wonky. It's hilarious, but they're like 500 years old and it looks awesome. So they make me feel kind of good. They look really, really nice, the models on them. We've got another one going there. So we're going to have a square of houses that are all tier 5. Look at that. And they're all different too. So it looks really, really cool. We've got like flowers in the window. We got like little signposts. Flower pots on the windowsill as well. Great detail. Look. Hanging washing out. I love it. Absolutely love it. But I hope you're all well, guys. Welcome yourselves back in as well. Thank you so much for joining me. Really appreciate the support as always. I really do. Now, the last one, obviously, we did get the arborists going. So we've got multiple arborists pumping out stuff now, hoping to get loads of fruit in for the pickles and stuff, as we're going to need more for the pastries anyway. We've got our second chicken coop going in, just 6 more there, which will also give us, obviously, an incredible amount of eggs. And then we've got full horses and cows in here. I probably need to make this bigger, really. I could probably make it a little bit bigger, but I don't know. Maybe fence in here as well. But it looks kind of cool as is. They're okay, and we're kind of up to there, really. I'm not bothered about the meat and stuff from it anyway. It's mainly the milk, so once we hit max pop, it's irrelevant. So 16 of 20 so far, and the horses are ready. We've got our stables coming in, cavalry stables, so we'll be getting those units going as well. And obviously I need to get into the next tier of armors and stuff when I can. So we'll need bricks and stones. I need to basically stop letting everything upgrade, really, if I want to push through productivity. But I'm loving it. Money's just going up. It's going through the roof with all of this anyway. So that does mean we can kind of counter it by buying stuff in anyway. So I'm going to continue to kind of do that in that way, in that kind of fashion, and just keep topping this up, really. And yeah, I've been thinking about it. I just don't know when to get the library in. I really don't. I just don't know where I want it. This would just be perfect if I was to go here, though. Covers every house. Apart from those edge ones. This side is better. It misses a few of the top ones there, which we probably need to work on as well. So not sure at all what to do with it. Either that or we have 2, right? We have one down here for the other housing and then one up here. I don't want to take over that temple area, though. This would be fitting kind of over here. Could be the library. We got a library and guild hall in this area, but we've put the guild hall down the bottom as well. I don't think I'm going to house in this bit, actually, so this is probably better. Let's not go too close to the water, so let's put out there. We can move it. I'll try. I think we're going to go with the library in here. That's going to buff all of these guys up to pretty high. And I think once this one's in anyway, we're also going to have major ones going. So yeah, we're just working on that stone as well. We've only got a small amount in, so yeah, 6 people working the stone mine down here. We're trying our best. And as I say, when I remember, I'm trying to just queue up one of these to keep raising it. Now, thinking about it, I know I put the guild hall down here. I kind of want maybe houses here. Would it be better to put the guild hall this side and then house this kind of section? Wouldn't be that efficient, but it would look pretty damn cool, I think, if we went ahead and cancelled that site there. And actually chose this as the guild hall. So I want it to be in line with this, to be fair. So that is in line. About the same gap. We'll see when it's done. Like I say, I'll turn off construction anyway. Don't want to waste the gold on that. Although Guild Hall does make my life 10 times easier, but... Right, let's turn on our resources. We can see that clay pit's almost going to go. So we'll slot in another house there as well. As I say, once these guys are upgraded, this is going to buff massively, and I do plan on getting some of these bigger statues in here. So this is going to look really good either way. So as soon as we get this stone in, I can also get these flagpoles upgraded. It's going to look awesome, man. I love this little temple spot as well. I can just see it in my head how I'm going to do it. But yeah, we're going to be in year 28 really, really soon. I think there's plenty of other houses that are high enough desirability to go to tier 5 as well. Tier 5, by the way, holds 10 people. 10 people. But it's 2 extra from the tier 4, which is nuts. That's so much more space you could build with, right? So you can make your towns really, really good from that. All right, we're into the new year. We're out of the summer period. Well into it, actually. We're looking good. Nearly 500 now on that population. Still waiting for a bunch of stone, but we're going to be relying, hopefully, on a bit of trading. And they're selling. Sorry, they're buying, not selling it, unfortunately. Noticing, actually, our hide coat's getting pretty low as well, so we might want to get a second one of those in. I think we have... Yeah, more than enough pelts to do it. Just thinking, do we want to grab some chickens? They're not quite ready for it. We've got no wheat, though. Let's go ahead and spend a bit on that, just to buffer us a little bit. Wouldn't have minded buying some of those, but that's fine. Probably want that priority, don't we? Okay. I'm just looking over what kind of things we got going on here. We've got plenty of wheat coming, I think. So it looked like we were low, but actually we've got loads of it coming in this year as well. So we'll leave that doing its thing. Another decent trader coming in as well on their way. Still loads to upgrade. I don't know whether just to slap loads of people into the stone harvester right now. It'll soon tick up though when we don't need it, right? So at the moment it's just because of these little gardens and stuff that we've got going on. And the cavalry stable uses 50. We've got 5 to go in there. So they will do it eventually. I think that's okay. I do think I want to get a hide thing in though. I am going to go ahead and also get you transferred over. But yeah, I really don't want the chickens to be done, you know. All right, next field as well. Perfect. So we'll try yet again the same. It finished pretty much the same thing here. And we'll get you and you. And then over here we might go... Oh, what do we want? We'll try some leeks. Maybe some clover. That's fine for now. Because we're going to struggle to keep fertility nice and high if we try too hard on those fronts. Okay, I'm not buying heavy armors for that price. That is way too much. But there's spices that we don't have. We also have a raid coming. See, that's why we want to cancel that bit, really. I'm going to buy in. The reason I'm going to buy in some is we'll make some of it back pretty quickly. So, I didn't... Come on, get that gold in. We're fine. Right, I don't know which way they're going to come. It looks like actually coming through this way. We're so slow at doing this. I'm not even sure they can get up there to do that one now, which is hilarious. We might need to flatten the terrain behind it. That I can do. Let's see. It looks like they are coming that way. Then we will ring the bell soon. I will just hold fire. They're going to attack here again, which is a bit annoying. What I might do is grab these guys and just have them over here ready. I think that is fine. We'll just kind of leave them there. I was thinking about it, actually. One of the ways we could do this is bring it up from the lower point first as well. So just start just doing a tiny bit. Just to make sure they do actually start lifting it up a tiny bit, you know. I think the main bulk is coming from the other side, though. So I should be able to deal with this. Should probably move this over one as well. I reckon that tower could kill a small amount coming like that. How many do we have? Right, 64. So the number's definitely going up nicely. Ring the bell to get everyone home. Let's check in. So, I hate how the people still wander about, though. You're going to go and get yourself killed, guys. Yeah, this is the main bulk, see? Down you go. I still wish you could force them to go into town the moment you ring the bell. That makes sense, right? These guys, though, we will get them over here. Probably stand them back here, actually. We'll see. It might be able to draw them towards our stuff this way. What I will be glad of is actually testing out our ability to defend when they actually come to the right zone. So that's good. Looks like they're just cutting into my farm fields. That is frustrating. That's going to cost us. Damn it. Wonder if I put a wall around that then. We'll see what kind of happens. I didn't know they attacked the mines. So, yeah, something to consider every time. Then that's going to be really frustrating if they kill that every time. Okay. We could move to defensive on the walls as well. I don't know. We'll have to see where kind of money and population's at, you know. Looks like they're both coming in, though, which is good. Definitely don't want you guys hitting the thingies. Get a flurry off. Come back this way. Because you're going to end up dying. You're not shooting. I hate when you put them on defensive stance. They just don't shoot as well. Like, come on. Intelligence on the soldiers would be nicer to work properly, right? I'm just going to get them inside the walls, though. And then maybe aggressive or something. See if they actually shoot. Right, now they're shooting. Okay. I guess defensive is only if they attack you, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's just the way I've been doing it. But yeah, they've got no chance here. Look at that. Numbers killed already. So that's good. Nice and easy. Very disappointed with the clay one going down there, but that's fine. That's going to cost us the heavy. Just thinking how we kind of play this then is we would have to wall at the shortest point. Or we just wall around it, right? Yep, welcome yourselves in. So we just kind of wall through here from the water. And then bring it towards this. Could do that. And then just... Yeah, if we... is there any height advantage we could gain here from a tower? I think we could. This seems to be a little bit raised as well, which is great. But yeah, we can go ahead and speed that up. We've pretty much killed them all. A couple remainder going off, but you guys retreat to barracks. You're all good. A couple of spices knocking about and pastries on the floor, but I think we're fine. And lots of food. Right, let's get repairing. I think mostly, though, it's defences. Yeah, I didn't know about them attacking the clay pit and stuff, actually. Oh, not a statue. Yeah, I need to get this bit done, too. So this is kind of a big deal. I'm going to do something here. I'm going to basically move this tower forward to cover this area. So we want it to go round. So they'll always get hit with the plus, the big plus, right? That's it right there. So they basically have to fight here. So it will just stop them. So that's quelled. Down here, I'm just leaving that one person in. As I say, that'll be fine. That'll stop them spawning that way, at least in this corner. They may still spawn here, but that means they'll either come this way or that way. And easily can be solved. Right, no issues there. Nothing was taken either. But yeah, we could just wall in with a tiny bit here as well. But I don't think I'm going to... As I say, I'm going to keep risking it. When they do hit in town, they are absolutely screwed. But the last thing we want is them to actually be attacking our good buildings here. Although it's relatively easy to wall across if we want to as well. But I don't want to have to go down that route, you know. So it's one of those. It is what it is at the moment. No, it didn't take long for that to get back up, though. So how's Clay? Look, Clay's okay. So I can reduce people down in there for now until the other pit's gone. So that's good. Yeah, just casually decide to attack this. It's either that or we test it, right, by sticking just a wall around it. And just to see if that makes them ignore it. Checking on the wagon shops now that we've got things going around as well. Okay, plenty of idle time, so we're not going to touch those. We'll leave... That is more than enough that we need for our current settlement, so that's fine. I'm going to continue transferring stuff in as well, so we're ready to make a buck. I think our library is almost there. It just needs bricks. So all of our upgrades have just taken so much out of us for anything else. But as I say, money is great, so we can't complain too much. I think it's important that we keep the houses coming for the tax rates. Going to perch another tannery on this hill as well. We'll get 2 out of 4 into that one. So you can't upgrade like the tanneries and stuff. I'd like that to be a thing. I think that would be pretty damn cool if you could. And there we go. Finally, some chickens are good to go. So let's transfer. And then let's start with 5. There we go. We'll stick 5 into there. Means birth rate's pretty high there as well. That one will be replenished instantly. What I'll do is make sure that's full as well. So pretty decent amount of eggs are going to be coming out of that now. I think we always have quite a few anyway. And I'm seeing that this looks great. So I think we may need to make more pastries than we are. Bread seems to be doing pretty well. Thing about the bakeries is you can put a lot of people in it. So we can kind of just let it happen, I guess. We've got to be careful on this one. Idle time, 26. How many have I got in there too? So let's go for another load here. You guys should be fine. And then we can start to put the stone into other things. I think actually, now that I think about it, getting the cavalry out we could disrupt them with that, so we can stop them attacking buildings and then pull back. But cavalry is mainly just to stop the big boy attackers, right? All right, so before we come into the new year, I'm just looking for a place for this healer's house. I think right in here is really good. So we're going to get the side buff to the other ones. I've already got one. Ignore that. This one just needs upgrading, so we just got to wait for some bricks. That's fine. Okay. Sorry. I just thought for a second I hadn't put one down. I couldn't see it, but it's right there. So ignore me. All right, I'm seeing we're down to our last 100 in that clay. It's going down mostly, so this year I probably want to put people back into this one now. So let's just go straight to the 6. Maybe more, because we'll be... Yeah, let's go 10. Because we're going to be releasing these guys momentarily. There's 8 in there that we'll be releasing, so it's kind of like for like there. Still 107 bricks to come in here. We are struggling on the brick front because things are still upgrading. And stone. See how slow stone is? It is so bad on these deep ones. But once you've got all your upgrades done, you will start to get them. 56 in a whole year with 6 of them in there. They're not great, the deep ones. But I guess because it's deep, right? It would be too easy if they were too good. So I could put more in. Guildhall makes it easier when we build it. So probably want to turn that on, to be fair. But again, it's another 200 brick that we don't have. We have the gold, but nothing else. And what we need is someone to come and buy something that I stock up loads of. So everything's looking good. I just need my traders to come true today and want to buy multiple things. Beer would be lovely because we have a lot of it backing up. And they wanted to buy a load of it when they came. And I'll probably buy bricks and stone if we've got any as well. So money being the way it is, I think I'll trade more into the trading post as well. The gold isn't too much of a problem. Alright, let's see what he's got then. So, first one. Alright, good start. Good start. Have you got anything I can buy off you first, though? Part of me wants to sell, like, the cheaper stuff to him, if I'm honest, just because I don't need it anymore. That is good, though. That's going to take all of his money. So, that's pretty much it. Still a bit of honey that I can sell, but I'm hoping the next one wants it. There's nothing I want to buy off him, otherwise I would. Stone's the wrong way round, unfortunately, so we'll wait for our next ones. And we'll quickly check and see how we're doing. Okay, we're up to 8 again already, and this is now full, so eggs, really, really good. And our barn is once again now full. Lovely. Still waiting on the stone in there as well. Pretty rough, actually, waiting on that. Here's the next trader as well. It's not a very rich one, though. You can tell by the look of them if you weren't sure. Some of them have bigger carts than the others, so you can tell which one it is. You see, he's a poor one. His cart's smaller in the section here. And this one's the same. I think this is one that has 2,000 gold, 2,100 or something. And then the bigger carts are the good ones. Let's see if I was right. There you go, look. 1,500. Yeah, the rubbish ones. Buying beer, though. It's a reduced rate. Yes, they've got stone. It's at an increased rate, but I'm going to go ahead and buy a bunch in just so I can get my stuff done. There we go. Might be a bit of a waste of money, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and we'll just sell you guys. And beer, I really don't want to sell for that rate, if I'm honest. I wait for these pans to come in. That'll do. All right, there they are. Right, we'll get rid of those. Should be able to sell them all. Perfect. Right, back up to good money in here again. Really don't want to sell that. It is shooting myself in the foot, really. But we do have a lot, so yeah, let's just do it. We can just get 500 straight in. We've only got the one pub, so it's doing pretty well. Yeah, I'm desperate to get these guys upgraded as well when we can. But it's just the bricks as well. So 58 more in there. That's really good. I think, to be honest, it's worth us figuring out where we want to put these statues. This one is just so good. Almost needs to go in here somehow. That would hit every single house as well. It's a bit much. Right, library. I feel like the library deserves a statue. But that's not going to hit those top corners. So does the guild hall. We could have one of each. We could have one of each. Yep, let's do it. Large one in there. Got a plan. Hopefully I haven't put that inside my trees. I think think that's okay. It's not going to cut down my trees anyway. And then I want to get more of mine across here. I'll deal with that trader in a moment. I do want to keep this relatively nice. So we're going to come that way as well. And then we'll deal with this next trader. This one should be one with a bit more money. But I could be wrong. Oh, baskets at reduced rates. So there's the beer. A little bit more money. Right, let's buy in a bit of this whilst you've got it then. That'll get our stuff going. I'm looking to buy heavy armor when you've got it now as well. That'll be great. Buy in a little bit of that. And then we'll sell 2 grand for the beer. Baskets, I think I'll go ahead and sell them. So that just gave us a silly amount of money. So that means we can fill up. I want to save some cash. Let me just buy the rest. No, that's silly. We can make these pretty quick if we've got coal. So let's buy coal. We'll buy all of that. And then trader this one again. It might be worth us buying in a whole bunch of stone again. Let's buy in another 100. That's good. Don't have anything else for you at the moment. We'll slowly transfer some of this in. There we go. Right, that's good. We got one of the 2 that we needed for a lot of our builds. So there's the cavalry stable. It is time to get in. We don't want these ones though. We need lancers really. I'm going to hold fire. Alright, I think that's our clay pit. Boom. Let's get rid of that. I'm going to replace that straight with a house as well. Pretty sure we can get one in there. Not even sure if that helps the desirability as well. We may need to move that urn, but we'll try and get a house in there either way. No, it fits fine. That leaves us a little bit of space for some gardens in between as well, so that's really good. Let's go ahead and get a couple of these in. There we go. Bit more stone, but that's fine. And all my trees coming in across there as well. So I think the idea is I'm going to fence it off the back around here. We'll have housing probably over here. And then we'll fence it up to this point. So that's going to be our decorative bit. And I think we could hit 1,000 population still with just this and then all of this being upgraded. Because this isn't even maxed yet. I have plenty of room for this one to go a bit further. But I've got plenty of space as well. We just need kind of food levels to go up. But this farm's going to kick in this year, so we're good. Go ahead and get rid of some of these, and we can go into some more relative things that are going to be able to be pickled. And I think we'll try... That one's good, isn't it? Yep, that's good. See, the veterancy bar is slowly filling out with these guys. That one especially. Sorry, wrong click there. I could sell beer again to you. Let's do it. Give me that gold. Right, yeah, this one here, I've just noticed, if you look at the star on the veterancy, that little top left bit is filling up. So it takes a while, but we're getting there. That looks so weird, that lonely old shack in the middle that we've just built. You're fine. You'll be upgraded in no time. But yes, it does look silly. Alright, I think I'm going to do it, guys. I am going to play this in the way that we are going to wall here. So we're going to utilize the ponds as much as we can because it's going to make our life a little bit easier. And what we'll do is just something like this. So I'm going to wall from there and then we'll go into the water as far as we can. And then from here, we're going to have to go into that part of the water, which is fine. And then over here, we're going to go from you. I'd have to go round like that, you know, that seems, it's a lot of stone and seems a bit silly. I basically just want them to path close enough to this. I could remove or move that over. Yeah, let's go to there. And then what we'll do is grab this and just go up a bit. It's going to affect those ones. If we go there, should be able to cull these two for wood. And that's fine. And then we'll just bring this up. We'll kind of come across here, I think. I might rearrange the thingies to not be so weirdly shaped. I reckon I could do it from here. If I get rid of that. Get rid of that. And then redo. So we'll go be a bit more rigid. See, as much as the game wants to give you the opportunity to do rugged paths, when you do it, you're punished, if that makes sense. So it's going to readjust across the edge of here, and then we'll come up from you, come down, and then in. And then these guys over here, we should be able to bring that up into this part here. So they've got all their path directed. And I think that still looks relatively natural is probably the best way of putting it. So I'm okay with that. And then, yeah, we'll get that wall going here just to kind of cover this bit. So they won't come through this bit now. They'll push this way. But then if we get this wall going here, they'll ignore this and come around this way, right? As long as I just wall up to here. It's going to look a bit weird. Don't know. I'll figure it out. It's either that or I do go all the way around, as I say, but we'll have to wait for later. So we'll go all the way around when we've got more stone. But for now, it'll just be a case of doing that. I think it's time we go ahead and also get in our wood work camp. So let's go here. And what we'll do in the meantime is just go ahead. We'll cull some of those, but we'll have this set kind of over here around this zone. That should be fine. All right. The library is in. Look at this. The lonely library by the pond. Not quite. But yeah, it's all about books and happiness, so that should be fine. That should have given us some good... Yeah, it did. So we just got our houses upgraded to tier 5 because of the library coming in on quite a few, actually. And the tier 4s over there that were missing it as well. So even with just these two, look how many we can still fit. Population has grown quite much, though. This statue being finished in a moment as well is going to be absolutely mega. So having all the decorations down here is great. So raiders shouldn't really ever come this way, so... We'll see. Let's get this one in as well. Right, I think we're going to have to do something against these, though. I really don't like... Get rid of that thicket. Definitely want to remove that guy. We can open this out. Obviously, I'll flatten it with pathways anyway. It'll look really good. And then I'll set up where we want the gate. I think I'm going to do it now, just so we've got it. And I think I might do iron. So I'm thinking about hitting the raw iron fence gate, and we will have it right here. This is going to be really costly, so don't laugh. Don't laugh at me. I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm coming to there, I think. So I'm just going to carve out where I'm going to. I think that's good. I'll just bring that to there for now. I really don't want to spend too much right now, but... Not the time to be doing it, I admit. So that's okay. I'll probably come straight over this pit here as well. We'll just go like that for now. And that gives us kind of surface area. I'm just thinking how we kind of incorporate this in. No idea yet. This may have to be shuffled around a tiny bit. Might need to move this over. I don't know. I could come to here and then fence right down the back of it. That might be okay. We'll see how it looks later on, though. I'm going to be looking to upgrade this now. So 250 stone is going to be what we need in the temple. That means we'll be able to get another one in. We also need some sand to come in this year, desperately. That would be really, really good. And we're starting to get a bit of a surplus on the barrels now, which is really good. So we'll start transferring some of those guys in. Just looking over, I think we're good. Let's check out what the trader actually has. Okay, a decent one. And look at this. We can start buying our armor now. So, I want 6 pieces of these eventually. I might spend all my money. That's 5. And then we'll sell all of the soap. Not ideal, because we're going to need to buy some spices. But that means we can make 5 heavy horsemen, I think. Is that right? Hold on, I don't want my soldiers nicking it. We actually need to upgrade one of these to a fort, though, don't we? We do. Okay, not something we can get still just yet, but we can keep it going. And there's the beer. We probably want to keep going with these. We want to make some of that money back that we've just spent on those armors. So I'll try and transfer in what I can. And the heavy weapons as well. Oh, man. We get heavy soldiers and everything with this. That's fine. We'll just keep selling as these guys come in. Just make a little bit of money. Hopefully the next trader comes with spices again. I think we're completely out again, aren't we? We're still making pretty good money considering we don't have a surplus. We get up to like 600-700 a month with spices if you've got fully stocked. Yeah, so we make the decision to go cavalry first. There's a big trader coming in. See, look at the difference in the cart. I stand by it. Look, he has much more. Much more goodies. Some sand would be good as well. We've only got 139. Look at this work area here. Going on. Okay, let's get this over. Utilities, not great. Let's go here. And then what we'll do, we'll have a ratio of... Yeah, mature trees only, that's good. I think it's the upgraded one we need, though. Yeah, you have to get the upgraded ones for them to do planting as well. And then this one, obviously, no stone. We'll go just wood. And it's our friend Spice Man. Has he got the spices today? He has. Yes, exactly what I needed. Lovely stuff. Right. He also has some bricks, so part of me wants to buy those in. I do need to get some of these, though. So let's just go with... Try and get 50. Yeah, that'll do. And then I'm just going to buy in some bricks temporarily. Probably transfer in some gold here. Let's sell him the paper. And let's spend that on the bricks as well. So what I'm going to do is try and upgrade... I'll get this done really quickly. As soon as those bricks come in, I'm going to pause it because all of these have gone for upgrade. Look, I'm going to get this one done straight away. And we'll get that prioritized. Actually, it doesn't matter that it's prioritized. We've got enough wood for them to last here. And as long as the upgrade's in, I won't forget about it. That's the main thing. And those spices being distributed instantly. I'm just waiting for my gold to come in. We've got both of them drunk. You see this? This is why I don't like beer. Frustrating. Get nothing done because you sat in the pub all day. Right, I'm going to send it that way. So no, they don't start drinking. Because actually, I need some more of these spices. There we go. Right, that should buffer us for a little bit. It's not a load. We're a little bit behind on it. But that's fine. The income should be good for the next time. Oh, look how many tier 5s there are now. Looks awesome. Some of the iron fence is coming in too. Ah, it's going to look so good when it's done, this zone. I cannot wait. See, look at that. 439, all because of that. I probably want to get more gold in the trading post, to be honest. I should buy more in. If you can keep the spices topped up, you are good. Both drunk once again. So let's get rid of you guys. You're not okay. We'll bin those guys out and let's see. Okay, we'll sell these candles to get a bit of money as well. So we want to grab... more and more. He has plenty of them, so we'll just wait for these guys to bring the rest of the spices in. What else did he have then? Does he have any stone? Any sand? No sand. What's this one? Bows, crossbows, and towers deal 15% more damage. That would be good. I'm missing a trick here with quite a bit of items actually as well, and the money is in, so let's get some more of those again. Just want enough to last until the next time, if that makes sense. So that should be enough. Another 51 in that's spare. So that will keep us going for a couple of years. At a pretty high rate. So we'll make it back very quickly. And I'll just wait for these. Oh, he's got no money. What are we going to buy off him? That'll do. We'll sell what we can just to make some of it in. We're good. So we'll let that beer keep coming. If there's anything else we need from it. We could have done with a bit of sand again. But we're going to run out of pickled food. So we'll go back to seeing a fair bit of spoilage if we're not careful. Oh, the sand has already gone. We have the deep sands, don't we? Yeah, it's right there. Maybe I do use that one. Problem is, if they attack in from there, do we have any sand over here? Really could do with it being over here. We've got one up there and one there. I think we just have to use it. We could obviously wall this bit as well. There's no way about it, is there? We have to do it, I think. Which is a shame, because I really didn't want to have to deal with defending that one as well, but... yeah, I might just try walling around them to see what happens. That's probably the better route. Because this seems very overkill. Anyway, guys, that's going to be where we end this one out. Thank you so much for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. I just love where we're at the moment. This is awesome. The extra bits that keep coming out for the game, though. It makes me so happy. As always, though, thumbs up, drop a little hello in the comments, and subscribe if you aren't already. Really appreciate you guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one.